Red Bull have been found guilty of breaking F1 rules and could face tough penalties. Red Bull boss Christian Horner hinted teams would break F1's budget cap rules when they were introduced 2 years ago. The team principal suggested teams would spend their budget as well as an extra 10% even if a cap was brought in. It comes to light after the FIA found Red Bull were the only team to have breached the £114 million $145 million cap last season. Writing in a Red Bull column back in 2020, Horner said, "Money is a hot topic among F1 teams right now. The problem is, so much is made about the figure of the cost cap that I believe it is missing the point. F1 teams will always spend whatever budget they have available to them. Plus an extra 10%. It is impossible to compare the spending of Ferrari to Haas, of Mercedes to Racing Point or even from Red Bull to AlphaTauri. They are all completely different structures and business models. I believe the solution should be looking at what drives those costs up in the first place, and that is the R&D cost of building and developing cars in the hope of being competitive." Red Bull's overspend is considered minor, meaning the team have breached the rules by less than 5% of the total amount. Details on what penalty the team are to receive has not yet been made public. However, punishments for a minor breach include a reprimand, a deduction in points, limitations on certain testing and a reduction in next season's cost cap. But, Max Verstappen is unlikely to be thrown out of the World Championship as the team did not break the 5% for a material spend. Red Bull said, "We note the findings by the FIA of minor overspend breaches of the financial regulations with surprise and disappointment. Our 2021 submission was below the cost cap limit, so we need to carefully review the FIA's findings as our core belief remains that the relevant costs are under the 2021 cost cap amount." Despite the conjecture and positioning of others, there is of course a process under the regulations with the FIA which we will respectfully follow while we consider all the options available to us. Aston Martin were also found to have made a procedural breach in the reporting of its financial data, which is likely to result in a fine.